everyone, my name is Kevin1322 from Candle Power Forums. Today is the 18th of September 2015 and we're going to talk a little bit about the EC11vn version as shown here, V54. So this is one of Vin's light. Now this is just a kind of layman's review, if you will. Very simple. I don't have equipment to measure anything. I'm just going to give you my thoughts on this light and see if what I can give you can help you to make an informed decision on a light. So let's talk about what's in the box. Of course, pretty much anything that Vin gets, he passes on. So we'll pull this out. Alright, so you got the sticker. Love the sticker. You've got a lanyard, which I tend not to use, but it's a nice lanyard. You've got the user manual. There probably was a warranty card in here somewhere. It's gone. And you have this tiny little case cover. It is literally the smallest holster I have seen for a light, but it's well made and it works well. I use it a couple times just because I can, but honestly I really hardly ever use it because the light's small enough, fits in my pocket. It's not that thick for me. I don't wear skinny jeans and tight pants, so it's not a big deal for me to keep it in my pocket. I like it. Of course, you also have Vin's business card, and on the back it's going to tell you the information on it. And I do have a U3 PDT, so premium D-dome tint, cool. It is on copper, and it doesn't have the dual magnets, which I find extremely useful, but not, of course, everyone will. Now, as long as we're talking about the magnets, just to let you know, the magnets hold this light very well, especially upside down, but even sideways. It's a very strong hold, and I have used them several times already. That's very nice. Now it does have a clip also, and like the MH20, you can see it has this little lip here on the clip, which I really like. What that does is that allows, when you're putting it, you're clipping it onto something, it doesn't get stuck right here like a lot of them do. So nice inside, goes right up in there, nice clip, very nice. Oh, and hey, you might have noticed that. That is an FL for Fiat Lux. I got lucky. This is my first and only Fiat Lux light, and I'm telling you, this is a little powerhouse. Just an absolute amazing little light. This little light is actually, or one just like it anyway, measured at 1100 out the front lumens. So it's actually a little bit more than its big brother, the MH20. So pretty amazing. Actually has a little more throw too, which I'm not really sure how, but to my eyes, that's what I'm seeing. So let's talk about build quality. I'm not huge on build quality. If it looks good and feels good, then it is good to me. I can appreciate a quality light, and this didn't come with any defects on it at all. It's just a very professional, nice looking light. And with that said, is it better or worse than the others? Like Phoenix or some? You know, I'm not really sure. I'll let other people decide that for you. As far as the internals, well, when you're buying a light from Vin, you don't have to worry about the internals, and I'm not going to take it out to look anyway. Vin's going to do everything in the light. If there's anything wrong, anything that needs beefing up or making better, he's going to do that with the internals. I let him deal with that, and I just don't have to. Now, this does take 18 350 batteries. Of course, I'll also take the smaller versions as well. The bigger battery, of course, is going to, or I should say the thicker battery, is going to enable you to get a little more runtime out of it. Now, this is a high-powered little flashlight, so IMRs are recommended, but protected cells definitely do work. In fact, while I like night core, I'm having my first problem with night core right now, and that is both of my EC11s, one done by Vin, one stock, seems to have a bad battery drain. So I used to think it was just in my pocket and I must have turned on, but I had one sitting on the shelf, and a couple days later the battery was completely dry. So I'm actually not using IMRs in this light anymore because it destroyed my batteries, killed them, dead, gone. So I actually use protected cells now. This is in here though, so when we do the beam shots, it's going to get the best performance, so you can get a better idea of what it really does. If you can see down in the bottom in there, it's a little bit raised where the battery's going to go. Button tops, or at least some button tops, should work. I have yet to try a button top in here though. All of my 18350s are, or excuse me, a flat top should work, but I don't have any 18350s with flat tops. So, alright, now this has a 2-button UI. Now, it's a nice UI. I do like some of the features on there. I don't like the 2 buttons. And the reason why is the 2 buttons do 2 different things, and I'm often pushing the wrong button to get it to do what I want it to do. Now, if I carried this light all the time, which sometimes I do during the day, then I would get used to the UI, but because I use lots of different lights, I don't. So probably while I'm doing this, you're going to find out that I am going to hit the wrong button for what I want to do. But let's start out anyway. Alright, so I'm going to press the sector or the selection button, which is this front button. Okay, and I've got a red light. Now, some people will like this red light. I do use red light sometimes. I hate this red light. It is the ugliest thing I've ever seen. It doesn't put out almost any light whatsoever, even when it's dark. I just don't like it. But some people will, and some people definitely use it, and that's fine. You know, that's what it's meant for. Now, if I push the on-off button, it's going to come on whatever mode was on last. It does have mode memory. If I press the on-off button and hold it, it's going to come on the lowest mode. Now that's about 1 lumen. Could be a little bit smaller, a little bit less lumens for an EDC, but still, it's very nice. If I want it on the highest mode, I'm going to go back to the selector switch and I'm going to hold down. And now you've got instant high mode. Since it has mode memory, I can put it on, let's go with the medium mode. I'm going to get this yet. Selector switch, there we go. Medium mode, turn it off, turn it back on, it's on the medium mode. So again, you can get to 3 different levels of light, lowest, highest, and one of the medium modes if you leave off there from off, and I find that extremely convenient. Now it does have blinky modes, and they are hidden modes, which I like because you don't have to cycle through those modes, but you can get them relatively easy if I remember how to do it. So here we go, see if I can remember. Alright, so I turn the light on, and now I'm going to press and hold the selector switch. Alright, now we got strobe. I'm going to press and hold the selector switch again, and we should, and it's not doing anything. Let's try it again. Press and hold. Alright, there we go. Oh, I'm just going to press once because it's the selector switch. Duh. So, nope. One more time. Alright, there we go. Strobe, press and hold. There it goes. So now we're on the beacon mode. Press and hold again. And now you've got the SOS. Press and hold again. It's back to strobe. Hit it again. And you're back to your regular lights. On, off, whichever. You're back. So I like the fact that they're hidden. You can get to them relatively easy eventually when you remember how to get there. So just a very nice, compact little light. Really, really like it. And we're going to do beam shots in video 2. And oh, you know what? Sorry, I have actually not compared this to other lights. Let me do this real quick for size comparisons. So here's a standard 2AA light by Terralux. Standard P60 light. This is an L2N by Solar Force. This is a S30R 18650 light. Go to its big brother, which is also an 18650 light. Now you notice the tail caps are interchangeable, but the bodies and the heads are not. Now, other 18350 or 16340, you've got the SL2C, so the compact version. A little bit longer, a little bit skinnier. You got the D25C. About the same length, definitely skinnier. And then you got a smaller one even, the S10 from Olight. Small little light, pretty skinny. Also, the non-VN version is only pushing half of the amount of light that this is. So, just really amazing. So we'll get to that in video 2, and I will see you then. Thanks. Bye.